Grand Rising and Dopest Mornings. Let's go. How y'all doing? What's good? What's good? What's good? Trey Brown. Boo boo. What's good? Grand Rising, Grand Rising. You do? Oh, okay. It's new, something new. Ah, man, it's all good. It's all good. That you had a hat. You ain't got nothing of stuff in it. It's just gonna be drooping in the back. Trey, you ain't got nothing to put in there. Trey Brown. You done made it up in this thing. Man, shout out to everybody up in this thing, man. I'm late. He said I'm bald. I'm late today. For real. Monday mashup. On Mondays, we gonna talk about whatever's happening. You know what I mean? We had the holiday. For some people it's a holiday, but we had the Thanksgiving on last Thursday. That's interesting. A lot of people celebrated it quite differently this year. Wasn't really no different for me because we kind of do it small anyway. But yeah, it was interesting because I'm, continue watching the numbers go up. We see it in sports. A lot of athletes now, about a handfuls are contracting the coronavirus. He said, "Yes, Lord, got my grub on." Man, I ain't gonna stunt. I did too. I don't believe in celebrating no damn Thanksgiving or nothing. Shoot, I did do that. I did get my grub on. Yeah, I mean, a lot of things are different. Definitely are different. As far as what's going on in the news and this, that, and the other. Still got the election thing, obviously, hanging over people's head. I had people in my broadcast over the weekend. One lady, a friend of mine off the app, she's adamant that, election fraud and all these things. I'm like, that's over with. nor does it even matter. You know, they do what they want to do at the end of the day. They do what they want to do. You got all the hip hop violence that's going on. It's kind of overshadowing some of the gems that's being dropped, man. Shout out to Joyner Lucas. That Evolution album is fucking incredible. I'm gonna listen to it again probably when I get off of here. Like, that is one of the best roll up and smoke albums I've heard in a while. So shout out to Joyner Lucas. He doing his thing. They say Boosie. They say Boosie went out the other night. Yes, it did. They said Boosie was at the club in a wheelchair. I said, man, right on. Boosie badass. I hope he gets better. Unfortunately, the violence surrounding a lot of the stuff that's been happening still continuing. Macon, Georgia, where Quando Rondo is from. If you don't know who Quando Rondo is, he is the young man that was in the dispute altercation slash homicide situation with King Von. Trump trying to recount her lawsuit. Well, they did a recount actually in Wisconsin. And in Wisconsin, Biden actually got 132 more votes after the recount. So the recount didn't help him at all. And from the looks of everything, and even by his own admission, Trump doesn't even believe the courts are going to hear his cases because there's no validity to any of his accusations. So that shit is over. Boosie ain't letting it stop him. Facts. Boosie is out. But Quando Rondo came out with a song called End of Story. It's a diss to King Von. I mean, this shit is... It's went above and beyond. It's went above and beyond disrespect. You know what I mean? It's went above and beyond disrespect. You know what I'm saying? In the song, Quando Rondo says, he should have never put his hands on me. Y'all saw the footage. It was self-defense. It's like, niggas really don't want to take ass whoopings nowadays. Like, that's out of there. That ain't, you know, ain't no pops from Fridays. You live to fight another day, son. They ain't with none of that. Not at all. So, to go further on the Quando Rondo thing, Quando Rondo had a show in Macon, Georgia, I believe it was. And he posts on his Instagram some footage of him trying to go to the show, and supposedly the show was canceled. He did all this on his Instagram. I'm going to get to that. I'm going to get to that. He posted, you know, him and his entourage trying to go to the show, and the promoter telling him it was canceled, this, that, and the other. And he had posted this on his Instagram until some of his fans or haters, whichever, hey Lola, Grand Rising Love, they pointed out that the footage that he posted was from 2018. So they somewhat caught him in a lie. You feel what I'm saying? They somewhat caught him in a lie about, and so he immediately deleted all the shit off his Instagram. So Quando Rondo and that whole thing that's going down there in the South, in Georgia primarily, it's still going on. It was several shootings over the last week. I think one person was killed, multiple people injured in Macon, Georgia. And I don't know if it's necessarily surrounding this situation between King Von and Quando Rondo. But, you know, it ain't too far a leap to believe that it is. Furthermore, um, let me look up this. You got NBA YoungBoy. He comes out with a song. I think it's called "Let the Bullets Go" or "Let Them Fly" or something like that. And in the title of the song, in parentheses, it says King Von Dis. And this is on his actual, it was on his actual YouTube. Like his YouTube with millions of fans, subscribers, right? The levels of disrespect. I can only imagine. Let's imagine this. Let's go back. Some of y'all might be too young, but let's go back. When Tupac passed, I couldn't imagine if the late great Biggie Smalls, Christopher Wallace came out with a diss song. I wouldn't know what would happen. Can you imagine that? If Biggie had came out with a diss song, dissing the dead Tupac, these youngsters, man, they done took this shit to a whole nother level. They done took it to a whole, they dissing the dead. Or the dead ain't got no get back. These motherfuckers is dissing the dead. Which, it's gonna obviously incite. Oh, hell, not NBA. Yeah, man. I believe besides the baby and my view of things and as far as hip hop, I believe NBA YoungBoy is probably the number 1 or 2 dudes in the game. For real, like everything he dropped was millions of views. He making money hand over fist. Like for his people to even let that fly. And if you go look at his he just dropped another song, I think it was yesterday. A couple days ago. And it's the cover of it is just ignorant. It says view from a rich nigga, some shit like that. And he's sitting in a big royal type looking chair and he got a assault rifle linked up against next to him. Like, nigga, you don't need that. You made it. You made it. I hate to tell you, but you made it, bruh. Like you made it. Alright. So we gotta talk about this. Wait. Oh, it don't work on here. Let me do it this other way. We gotta talk about this. But yeah, I just did you see the beef about Aaliyah and Beyonce? Aaliyah, what? Aaliyah was dead before Beyonce and them really popped off, didn't she? I mean, am I wrong? Man, I gotta put this picture up, y'all. I gotta put this shit up. Hold on, let me send this to myself. They don't give a fuck no more, and that's dumb because people are killing. Right. You don't even, the thing is, I think like the most concerning part about that, Lola, is that they don't even get a chance to enjoy the fruits of their labor. Like they don't even get a chance to do that. You know what I'm saying? You do all that, and trust me, like, I know for a fact, it's hard. It's hard to make it in the music game. It's hard to catch that break. It's hard to catch that break. You gotta know somebody. You gotta, spend a lot of money. It's a lot of things that you gotta do in order to make it. And for the life of me, hold on, I want y'all to see. Let me put this up. Hold on. Let me put this up real quick. Yeah, okay. Now we're gonna talk about this while I light my doobie off camera. We're gonna talk about this while I light my doobie off camera. Please tell me y'all saw this. And if you did not see this, I don't know where the hell you was at. I really don't. And I'm going to show y'all one of the funniest memes I saw in a long time, too. I'm going to put that on here. If y'all watch the Mike Tyson, Roy Jones Jr. fight, poor Nate Robinson. Poor Nate Robinson. I love me some Nate Robinson, man. Shout out to the little guys, man. But Nate Robinson. Nate. I got to light up off camera. I got to light off. Nate Robinson. What in the hell? I love Nate Robinson. We'll never, 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 never remember you. We'll never remember you for your dunk contest no more. That's over with. That is really over with. Oh, I love me some Nate Robinson. I just wait till y'all see this meme though. This shit is comedy. I ain't even gonna stunt y'all. I don't know what in the hell this boy was thinking. Oh my God. Let me put this up so y'all can see this. Hold on. Let me take this one off. And then let me get this right, y'all. If this ain't the funniest meme. If this ain't the funniest meme of all time. Hey, my little brother in here. Bro. Hey, I know you don't really celebrate that shit either, so I ain't even hit you, but I love you, little bro. That's my little brother, Samori, in here, man. Man, Joy sent this shit to me. I spit my drink out all over everything. I swear. I spit my shit out everywhere. Man, if you don't sit your ass down somewhere. Hold on. I ain't done. I love Nate Robinson, though, but you got to see this one, too. Y'all want to see how disrespectful this new generation is? I'm finna show you. I am finna show you. Let me see. This man, what was his name? He's a YouTube, what's his name? Jacobs or something? I seen him on Ridiculousness before. I didn't know who he was. I went to his YouTube a long time ago since I'm on YouTube. I'm like, damn, he popping. He done got super rich off of YouTube. I can't play the Snoop song, man. I play it in my broadcast. But on here, I'll get a copyright thing. Hold on. Let me show you this though. Let me show you the levels of disrespect to the game, y'all. This shit is the worst. This shit is the worst. These niggas don't care. Oh man, wait till y'all see this. Hold on. And I should have had all this shit ready, but you know, I'm late. I'm on the late freight. Look at this. Hold on, let me take this one off. Look at this. The next day, this nigga wore the man jersey. Oh, the levels of disrespect. Let me light up again to this. The man wore his jersey the next day. Oh, little bro. Little bro. And if Nate Robinson, oh, hell no. Right? Trade. You see how he, oh, trade. Trade. I can't, bro. I really can't. The levels of disrespect. Oh my God, y'all. We gotta run it back.
Run the city, we run the team.
Dopest TV. Let's go. If you call out a boxer out, black, white, green, or yellow, be prepared for the hurt business because it's coming. Bro. Little bro. I was live in my broadcast watching the fight, right? And I ain't gonna lie. With all my dad's faults, my dad is a hell of a fighter. Like, so I ain't gonna lie. I grew up knowing how to fight. Like, I had the type of dad that I can vividly remember at 7 years old, an 11-year-old picking on me, and I ran upstairs to my dad in South Central Los Angeles, and you know, tears in my eye. Daddy picking on me. My dad said, man, you don't take your ass back downstairs. And my dad sat from the top window, watched me get my ass whooped. I got my ass whooped, but I fought. Because I'd rather fight that nigga than get an ass whooping from my daddy. So I saw the fight. I'm saying that to say this. I saw the fight. And I'm like low-key commentating. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, Nate come out. He throw a jab. And then after he throw the jab, he like lunge in after dude. And at first, the first round or two, they was clinching a lot. But I saw that the I don't know the other guy's name. Y'all gotta put it. I keep forgetting his name. The other guy, I could see he was timing it. Because at first they was grabbing. They both was grabbing. And then like the second round, the dude started hitting him with uppercuts in the clinch. They was clinched and he was hitting him with the little, I seen Nate's head go back a couple times. I said, man, get him guy came in my broadcast. He said, man, you watch? I said, yeah. He said, how's it looking? I said, man, Nate gonna go, Jake Paul. I said, Nate gonna get knocked out. I said, you could tell he was tired. Because if you're not used to all that clinching, and Jake Paul is a big dude. He ain't tiny. So all that leaning and grabbing and shit, that shit wear on him. And you could tell he was out of gas after like the first 50 seconds of the fight. He was tired. So when the ref tried to tell them to stop clinching and hold. Damn, hold on, y'all. My dog is wild. That delivery man almost got his head took off. My bad, y'all. Hey, so, yeah, I called it. I called it. I said he gonna keep leaning in, jumping in, and he gonna get caught. It was embarrassing, to say the least. Steven Jackson. If y'all know, Steven Jackson is basketball player, former basketball player now, civil rights activist. He was clowning. He said, what'd he say? I made sure he was all right before I started making these jokes. I hit him up to make sure he was all right. But he ain't never. You'll never remember Nate Robinson for nothing else but that knockout. I would want a rematch. No, maybe I wouldn't want a rematch because he'd probably get his ass knocked out again. I'm gonna just keep it real. Okay, that's over with. Fast forward. Mike Tyson, Roy Jones Jr. Mike whipped his ass. Roy Jones didn't want no person Mike Tyson. Roy Jones Jr., I'm going to say this again, didn't want no, the Steph Curry meme. Send it to my Instagram. It's a Steph Curry meme. I got to look it up. You got to send it to my Instagram. Oh, Mike won hands down. You heard what Roy Jones said after the game. Roy Jones said everything he hit me with hurt. The man said, he was going to the body. Did the body shot hurt you? Said, yeah. He said, yeah, it hurt. And Mike said, what Mike say? But you took it. Mike said, but you took it. I respect it because you took it. Mike Tyson had me crying. That nigga said, yeah, but you took it. He shook his hand after that too, but you took it. He said, yeah, I hit you good. That nigga Roy Jones tried to act like he won the fight. He was like, well, I thought I was winning because I was boxing him from the outside. It was like, nigga, every time Mike hit you, you was trying to hug his ass. Because Mike came out there with bad. You heard what he said before the fight. He said, man, I'm coming out there, protect myself, and throw punches with bad intentions. Yeah, he said it, though. He said, I respect it. He said, you took that shit. That's Iron Mike, man. Y'all want to hear something crazy? Is y'all ready for this? Y'all ain't ready for this. Iron Mike is, look, I'm going to skip over all his losses. Him biting Evander's ear off. I think we all forgot about that damn near, huh? Mike done changed in our eyes so much. He's changed. Because I went from loving Mike Tyson to hating Mike Tyson. Now I love the man. I love him again. Like, hands down. I love Mike Tyson. Because I was hating Mike Tyson. I was so happy when I was young. Still the best fight I ever saw in my life. The fight made me more emotional of any boxing match I've ever watched was the Buster Douglas fight. I fucking love Buster Douglas forever. Just because he did it for his mama. He lost his mama. That was the greatest fight I ever saw. Like, as far as emotion-wise. It wasn't the best fight. But, like, emotionally, that was by far my favorite fight I've ever watched. You know what I'm saying? Because he said, I put him on his ass right over there. Shout out Buster Douglas, man. But nah, Mike changed this whole, if you want to know about, you go from, people forget he did time in prison for rape. Like, Mike was hated by all women, a lot of people, whether alleged, whatever, he was convicted of it, so I don't know. But, yeah, Mike was in a bad place, man. Tricking off money, living a life. You listen to Mike Tyson speak now, he done found so much wisdom, man. I don't know where he got it from or what he doing, but I'm trying to get on that enlightened path that he's on. I'm going to give Mike Tyson all the respect and props in the world. But back to my point. Mike Tyson got high before the fight. What? Mike Tyson smoked a blunt before the fight. And still went out there and put hands on Roy Jones. Roy Jones did not want to catch one of them shots to the head. He hit him in the head a couple times early. And I think that changed up everything. Yeah, Iron Mike said, man, he said, what'd he say? He said, I am what I am, I do what I do, or some shit like that. Yeah, that man lit up before the fight. Mike Tyson was in there off that ganja. I said, man, I gotta love him. Gotta love him on everything. So that was my weekend, man. I mean, football is all fucked up. You know, college football especially. You got teams filling in for teams. I ain't never known when they do that shit. One team can't play, another team show up. I said, man, that football is fun. You got teams playing with no quarterbacks. The Broncos played the game yesterday with 0 quarterbacks. Like, this shit is crazy. The NBA about to start up in 3 weeks. Amid flu season, pandemic outbreak, corona outbreak. Yeah, that's what this weekend was about. But yesterday, I had it got heated. I don't know if some of y'all was in my broadcast when they got to talking about the election yesterday. And somebody was talking about fraud. And my point is this, it always will be, us minorities and people of color and anybody that's been oppressed in this country, we've been talking about it's a fucked up system for years, decades, hundreds of years. The system been fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But it's only fucked up to y'all when y'all lose. It's only corrupt and fucked up when y'all lose. It's been corrupt and fucked up for us. The whole go around. Every level of the system. So, you know, that was the extent of my weekend, arguing about that shit. I said, this shit ain't none of it made for us. And I was arguing with somebody that's not a minority. Okay, so it was kind of hard. Their arguments was a little bit different than mine. They talking about taxes on assault rifles and shit like that. I want fucking simple human rights. Simple respects. I ain't talking about taxes and we ain't got no control over no damn politics. Come on, man. Why I don't even know why people think that. We have no control over no damn politics. You'd be a fool to think so. You know what I mean? For real. You know. Can argue with Ronald Reagan Jr. They said something about what'd she say? She brought up something about guns in Chicago or something like that. I'm like, man, ain't shit changed. Just like the fucking war on drugs, and I said the war on drugs just put money in a lot of people's pockets. It's still fucking drugs. Yeah, I mean, what did it do? All they did was make a whole bunch of little agencies. Those agencies get funding and they get money and taxes are appropriated towards that. They didn't stop nothing. Just a whole bunch of people padded their pockets. And the new dope is legal dope. It's gonna be this vaccine. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be this vaccine. Cause like I said, it's like people so fucking naive and ignorant to shit. They ain't even really peep the, you know. And then like I said, if y'all come to my YouTube show, y'all see I always promote voting locally. The national shit, it don't. Who's president? Come on, man. Like I said, you had Trump, hydrochloroquine, and some other shit he was promoting because he has a vested interest. These are the deals that go on behind closed doors. Nothing is as big as the pharmaceuticals except for maybe oil, energy, shit like that, right? So then you got Biden. He low-key doing the same thing. First thing we're going to do is attack the pandemic. That's my first priority. Get this country back. Well, what's that going to take, right? They just approved emergency approval of this new vaccine, 95% reliability rate or whatever the fuck. And yeah, so whoever Biden is behind, he's going to have a vested interest in that. Come on, man. Don't be stupid. Just like prison reform and, reforming the criminal justice system. It's privatized for a reason. They got a vested interest in these companies that's building all these fucking prisons, man. And when you build a prison, guess what other contracts come with it? Medications, which is drugs again, food, clothes. You know what I'm saying? Fucking upkeep, maintenance. Just maintenance contracts too. Them big contracts. If you own a maintenance company that's, supposed to take care of shit, this, that, and the other, and you get a contract to handle all the prisons of one company that's in California or whatever state, that's money. Then you top it off with the slave labor that they got going on in some of these prisons, right? They make a lot of money. It's a lot of money. So politics, miss me with that shit. Politricks, it'll always be that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think any of our word is gonna matter when it comes to them fucking up a system that's been methodically put together over centuries? Come on, man. I'm not finna live that stupid. Other people can if they choose to. It won't be King Dopest, I'll tell you that much. So I get mad when they talk about fraud and all. It's always been a fraudulent system, corrupt, backdoor handshakes. Ain't none of us in there counting the numbers. I don't know who won. I just know what they put on the screen. I don't have no access to them records. Do y'all? The access they do give you is shit that they put out. I don't have actual access to do things myself. Nobody does. I mean, so as far as people arguing and fussing over that shit is dumb. Dumb. Live your life. Love one another. The Republicans created the system. Now they saying the system cheat. You know what's funny? Last thing I'm going to say about this is the man that Donald Trump appointed to oversee the election committee and all that. He the main one saying that this shit was ran as smooth as possible. It went flawless. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, Kings Only Kisses? Real shit though, y'all. So that's the things that transpired over my weekend. Nate Robinson going memes. Night-night. Night-night. Mike Tyson. Snoop Dogg did a hell of a... It was damn near like the Snoop Dogg show. Because I'm pretty sure he the one that got Wiz Khalifa on there to make him some money. That's how you scratch each other back. It wasn't no coincidence Wiz was performing on that card too. He told Wiz, man, you better come get some of this money. Yeah, that shit over with. That ain't gonna change. They'll get over it. They already talking about him running again in 2024. Like Donald Trump making a comeback in 2024. Donald Trump, you went night-night just like Nate Robinson, okay? Take that L. You went night-night. Okay, Trump? That's from me to you. No ill will, hard feelings. Took a L. But nah, Monday mashup. That's why I wanted to just talk about everything that's going on this morning, man. That I came across over the weekend. Some shit I thought was funny. I definitely thought this was funny, though. I definitely thought this was funny. The man put on his jersey. That's just fucking disrespectful. These niggas is so disrespectful. Did y'all send me the Steph Curry meme? I gotta put it up before I go. Somebody gotta send it to me. Kisses, you got the Steph Curry meme? Send it to me. I gotta put it up on the screen. I ain't seen it. It's the night-night for me. Night-night. The boy went night-night. The levels of disrespect. And like I say, the first thing I thought of, I was like, it's just this whole new generation. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, like, the Quando, Rondo, Young Boy. I'm going to give Trap Boy Freddy and nah, not Trap Boy Freddy. Fuck Trap Boy Freddy. At least Yellow Beezy people smart enough that he ain't came out with no diss song talking about I'm glad Mo 3 is dead, and it's like, thank God. He might have made one, but he ain't put it out. He might got one in the tank, but you feel me? Like, at least that ain't took place. At least they ain't said nothing about Boosie getting, they ain't did no diss songs on Boosie. But NBA YoungBoy, his management, and his whole camp is trash. Everybody surrounding NBA YoungBoy is doo-doo. I'm going to tell you that straight up. They all trash. For allowing him to put that video up and put King Von diss in the title. Yeah. Y'all, I told y'all, man, I'm a fan of the young dude. I hear the pain in his songs. Like, I feel NBA YoungBoy, but he's fucked up in the head, yo. He's really fucked up in the head. And then instead of guiding Quando, Rondo in the right direction, like, nigga, we getting this money. Like, we could do a lot for our people. Like, we could do a lot for our people instead of, putting them in harm's way. It's fucking tragic, bro. Real shit is tragic, man. That part is tragic. These dudes making a lot of money. Could be really helping their people in a positive way. And if these is your boys, the ones that you got around you that you like supposedly really care about, and this what you doing to their future, to them, it's tragic. It is. And you know what? The powers that be, this play right into their hand. These niggas finna make all this money, ain't gonna be able to do nothing with it. You know what I mean? Because, they always look for a way to try to take your money back, to get the, take the money away from you, and this, and you give them all the ammunition. Giving them all the ammunition. But, these are times we live in. These are times we live in. I don't know at what point we get sick of it, though. But if not, we just all end up going to sleep like Nate Robinson. And on that note, I'm out of here. Free love is the best love. Make sure y'all go check me out on Live Me. Download the app ASAP. Type in Dopest in the search. I should pop up immediately. Make sure y'all follow Queen Dopest on Live Me as well. She does morning motivation Monday through Friday. She be talking about some good shit up in there. Okay? So go check out Queen Dopest, 8 a.m. Monday through Friday Eastern. Alright? I'll be on I'm thinking about getting back to my daily thing, man, to be honest. Get back to the daily thing, Monday through Friday. Instead of Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We getting close, y'all, to this to the monetization part of the YouTube channel. So we getting real close. So that's gonna be great. And we almost at 10,000 subscribers. So I'm very grateful and appreciative for everybody that comes through. Keep promoting, keep spreading the word. More people in here mean we got more content, more things to talk about, different views, opinions, which are all respected in here. I might laugh, we might argue sometimes, but at the end of the day, your opinion does matter. Alright? One love, free love is the best love.